What it do, what it do. Welcome to another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man. Had to tap into this one, man. I've been seeing it, I've been seeing this across the, my social media and things like that. But I hadn't really tapped into it, you know what I'm saying? And what we're talking about here is Hulk Hogan here recently, was in I guess was doing a WWE Netflix debut, you know what I'm saying? And they was booing the living crap out of that dude, man. They was booing the living crap out of him. And, at this point in the game, I will say rightfully so. I mean, it's almost joyous to hear the boo. It's so much power in that boo to Hulk Hogan for what he did, you know what I'm saying? And he because what he did was shatter, a lot of childhood, what I'm saying, memories, for a lot of people with the wrestling world, because he was a popular wrestler, you know what I'm saying? If not one of the most top popular wrestlers, man. And we all know that, racism has always been around and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I think with this one here, we know it's there, and as the years have passed, it's heightened up, especially, against black Americans, you know what I'm saying? And, we feel it, we see it, you know what I'm saying, from all these other people every day or whatever, but then now, since the internet and social media is here, so much is being exposed now. A lot of people, who don't want their dirty laundry aired out, they're getting caught slipping, and then people, are airing the laundry out, and that just so happened to be what happened in his case, with the recording of him, being, I guess, speaking up on his daughter possibly dating a black dude, which he called the N-word, then how he referred to black Americans as N-words, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, dang, what? But you know what? Let's go ahead and hear this legendary boo right quick, man. And like I say, it's almost heartfelt. It's almost a heartfelt moment that shows you, man, hey, as moral humans, we don't respect that, what you did, man. As great as a wrestler as you was, we don't respect what you did, and everyone really expressed it, and I think that's dope. In my opinion, I think that's actually dope. So this is what I'm talking about right here. Let's hear this boo, man. Let's hear this boo. And fair use, by the way, fair use. You see that? And that's what I'm talking. That's what more racists need, this type of treatment here, man. I think, it's just we're tired of it, man. And, we can't vouch for it, because people who have such a big following are just leading the world into a just an annoying spot, man.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Get him. You see that? That's what I'm talking about, man. You can just feel that, man, because we looked at a lot of these wrestlers with morals, because he was always one of the good guys. Ultimate Warrior, was always one of the good guys. Sting was always one of the good guys. List goes on. They might have had a little spot in the moment where they tried to make him a bad wrestler, but that didn't work. So they had to bring him back, because them being a good moral, wrestler, that was part of the whole character, And so it's just sometimes, and I'll just say this. it's almost to the point where I know as a kid, I didn't really think about it because Black Americans were raised to, look at everybody as fair and, just human, straight down the line. So I used to look at wrestling, I didn't look at, even though those were white people, I still thought that I didn't pay that any attention. And as a matter of fact, Hulk Hogan, with all that dark tanning he had, that if you didn't see yourself, you could kind of look at somebody like him and almost feel like, oh yeah, he's representing, yeah, that's the guy, what I'm saying. But and just to hear now how you must have really felt. Then I heard that there was a recording of him saying like how he didn't like really wrestling with black wrestlers and all this and that, and that's crazy. And I never forget one time, because I used to want to be a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? I used to look at that stuff. I wanted to be a wrestler too. And then one time my sister said, those are, how you gonna be, you gotta look. You don't see it. Who are the popular black wrestlers? There's not many. That's kind of rare, And I didn't, I'm like, you know what? Now looking back, it's like that's true. There was only a few, like Junkyard Dog, Bad News Brown. Who else? Dang. And you see what I'm saying? Really, those are the main two that I can think of. And I know there's got to be somebody, Coco Beware, somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? But they weren't the top ones. They were just wrestlers that were pretty good wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that kind of, opened my eyes then, like, you know what, show's not really that many. It might be different now, you know what I'm saying? But when it was WWF, NWA and all that, a lot of people don't know nothing about that though. That's the era that I come from, that when Hogan really was on the dude, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what I say, man. We saw these people as kids. We always looked at them as the moral person that's going to do the right thing or whatever, And now to come to find out, you didn't even like us, and you felt that horrible way about us that all the other races feel too. You're just as bad or even worse. As adults, we see this now, and it's like, so this is who we, as kids, we looked up to you and bought your action figures and tried to act like, and but then there's no telling how many other white celebrities out there that feel the same way, or non-black celebrities that we grew up watching, looking up to, like, and got so much love and respect for. Then come to find out we're the wrong kind, and your, the way you feel about things, the way you feel about the race, we're the N-word. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it didn't sit right, man, and that's just what it is, man. That's what it is. I think he deserved it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I was there, I'd have booed too, because it's just like, dude, and nobody, you don't know what impact you have on people, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, man. It's just like you destroyed what we thought, was something else. We thought you were all good. We thought everything was all good with you. You was the top guy. Now you're just the devil. You're the white devil. Basically, the typical white devil who we made a mistake and bought into. That's the way, things are, it should have shown itself. So, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all think Hogan deserved those boos? Do y'all think, I mean, were you disappointed? Were you a fan of his, growing up and all this and that? Y'all let me know, man. Another one over here at Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man.